Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we're going to be taking a look at a behind the scenes of the BOYZ do the Stealer, the epic version for Kingdom Legendary War. I've already seen them in Road to Kingdom, I am actively seeing them in Legendary War, and I have seen all of their discography before and after. So I'm very familiar with the members now. I also am doing this with ATs because I've also marathoned them. Whew, it's a lot. It's so good. I cannot wait to get into this because they did a fantastic job on this one, and seeing the differences between the original and what they did here is super dope. So we're going to go ahead and check it out.
쉽지 않은 미션.
아픈데 어제 정말 새벽까지 이 안무를 연습을 해가지고 지금 많이 베기고 아파요. 그리고 춤이 처음에 누워서 했을 때부터 골반이 되게
I understand that. I was wondering how sore they actually get because they got some really like dense stuff.
굉장히 그냥 단순하게 멋있는 퍼포먼스가 아니라 초반에 보면 굉장히 제가 많이 고통스러워하고 아파하고 되게 절망적이고 이렇게 막 이런 식으로 안무가 시작이 되거든요. 그래서 고통 속에서 몸부림치는 저의 모습을 보실 수 있어요.
Subtle. Instead of making it a moment, make it match a little bit more. So not to reverb, but too much ding 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 ding. Nice.
첫 킹덤 촬영을 제가 솔로 안무로 낸 티저 영상을 촬영을 하는데요. 그냥 단순히 티저가 아니라 제가 하는 것들은 이야기의 시작이 될 부분이라서 굉장히 중요하고 또 표현을 제가 잘해야 돼요.
So this is for the performance film. I haven't seen it yet, so now this means I need to see it because I'm seeing behind the scenes of it. Cool, cool, cool. I know I need to see it. I'm working on it. I'm sorry. Cool.
자, 두 분 손님기 한 번만 해주세요. 이상했는데?
야, 우리 안 모여야 돼. 우리가 봐. 제발 방해하지 마.
Who said new? Stop interrupting us.
아, 그럼 너가 그냥 가운데서 네가 스테디라고 생각하고 한번 찍어봐. 얘가 먹잖아. 넌 그냥 그대로 가만히만 있어.
이게 있으면 베스트입니다.
이게 낫지. 그러니까 봐봐. 지침 해봐. 5, 6, 지침. 피할 수 없는 일은
And then they're all just hanging out in the back.
근데 이건데
쑥 그냥 우리 올라가지 말고 이렇게 할래.
이게 벌려주면 벌려줘.
쑥을 하고 어둠 쑥을
봐봐. 이렇게 할 때 영훈이 이미 팔목이 꺾여 있잖아.
그런지 취.
그렇지.
Ah,
있어.
I like that. Oh man, bless it. I thought they cut to what he was shooting, which was nothing. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm telling you what, because at this point I gotta learn Steeler. For myself, because it was voted by Patreon that that's the routine to learn. I haven't learned it yet, and I'm glad it's the original and not this. There's so much floor work in this. My body's like, girl, what you doing? Woo, that's fun. Ding, 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 ding. I like that. That's fun. Click, 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 click. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. Cute. Oof. Is that Mihawk in the back with coffee? Yo, I stand just like that with my coffee in hand, with my, like, I like do this too. And I literally like have, I literally do that same thing when I'm cleaning choreo sometimes. That's really funny. It's just comfortable, you know? It's life. It's comfy. Part of me thinks it would have been really funny if they did Bloom Bloom though. Because that one they also won with, right? But it's like a medieval, if they took like a medieval approach, that would have been funny. Oh. Whee! Whee! Ooh! And then you have Mihawk in the chair. Love it. Oh! I didn't know they did that. Yeah. Roll that back out. I wonder if his jacket gets caught in that like mine does. My hair used to get caught in it too. I get that. Stretch. Very good. I get that. I wonder if Bakuyang feels that way too. Because he's the one that was like the movement director for it, but I don't know. Da, da, da. Whose track is that? That's alright. I don't know whose track that is. Is that like Zion T or somebody? Did he just get whiplash?
어디 다친 데 없어요? 괜찮아.
Oh, my neck's sore too. Cute. Notice how like not flexible my neck is because I don't stretch it like I should. Look at that. It should be touching, but it's not. That's funny. Oh, he like freaking jumps. Like he goes a jump and a jump. Way to go. I don't know, one of the director assistant people, because he put his feet. So I don't know if you noticed that. It's something so subtle. But if you go back, look, so he put his feet right here. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Anyway, but the reason why, if you've ever been curious, these things they're not like stuck to the ground at all. They're just a mat, right? And so a lot of times when you have, depending on what you're doing on it, you need somebody doing that to it, because if let's say he pulls and all of his energy is coming from a diagonal, this mat's going to want to scoot that way. So that's why it's important for somebody to be there to stop it from doing that, so he can safely land and have that trust, knowing that this isn't going to shoot out from under him. So let's just say if you've never thought about it, that's something that people do sometimes. I do that sometimes too. Crash mats, especially. That's a crash mat. It's different than a regular tumbling mat. They're different in like cushion. This one has more cushion than like a regular tumbling mat, but then you also have, it's called like a tumble track. No, there's like an inflatable tumble track that you can get, but there's also in gymnastics, their flooring's completely different. So like this is a dance floor. It does not have a spring to it like a gymnastics floor does. So when you see a lot of dancers in general in any of these spaces, when you see them dance or do acro tricks or acrobatics of any kind, especially in that big old warehouse, that's freaking concrete. You know what I mean? So when you see them do those tricks, how you land is more important in these spaces, because you don't have a spring floor to give you any give, especially if you're dealing with concrete. That concrete has no give. So I appreciate the fact that we have proper like equipment here so they can safely try these things for that exact reason. Somebody grabbed my skin and threw me. That's funny. That's funny. Everybody, a lot of people have like wrist braces, probably for support.
자, 지금 주문 안 하면 못 먹어요.
나 흑당 버블티
아니 흑당 버블티인데 어떻게 버블 없이 돼요?
펄 없이 돼. 고무맛 나 싫어. 펄 없이 되는데요?
아니 뭐 내가
It's not like I work at a store. That's what are they doing?
여러분 이렇게 찍어도 돼요. 이렇게 열지 않고 한쪽 눈으로만. 그래서 어때, 신기하지? 형도 이거 해볼래? 이렇게 찍어봐. 잘 나오지?
지금은 선호가 케빈을 열심히 알려주고 있죠. 이게 얼마나 아름다운 그림인가.
I know. Kevin!
현재가 와가지고 알려주는 척을 하고 있습니다. 케빈, 둘한테 배우는 소감이 어떠세요?
I like the extra texture they add. This little breath right here with the shoulder. Cheers to that. I'm excited to make coffee for myself in the near future. Thank you, New. Everyone's saying thank you, Haknyan. It's the first time in 5 years.
저희가 어느 뭐까지 맞췄냐면 약간 진짜 손가락 하나하나의 디테일까지 맞췄어요. 그래서 진짜 완벽한 칼군무도 칼군무지만 저희 100초 동안의 스토리를 저희 춤으로 표현하기 위해서 많은 노력을 했거든요. 이번에는 완벽한 무대를 해볼게요.
완벽. Oh man.
위기와 고난과 엄청 힘든 이런 시기가 오는데 저는 준비가 돼 있다. 포부가 담긴 Winter is coming 이런 컨셉으로.
Winter is coming. Such an American way to say it. Winter is coming.
제가 중요한 것보다 다 같이 이제 멤버들의
So different than Stray Kids. I think they got like 2 guys from Australia, right? It would so not say it like that. That's so funny. Welcome to our kingdom.
처음 시작.
Ah, I do like. Okay, now I understand the words. It's not an easy mission. It's Kingdom Legendary War, man. You gotta get the connection right between the fingers and the chest, which I think they did a good job on. So many layers. It's such an onion of choreo, man. Yeah. I know. I'm so. What kind of?
저는 로저드 킹덤 하면서 진짜 무거운 옷을 그때 되게 많이 입었거든요. 이제 어떤 무거운 옷이 와도 금방 적응합니다.
It's like a little weighted vest. It's heavy on one side. That's interesting.
진짜 막
Ooh. Ooh, that'll probably make your hand pretty fatigued. The added weight. That's super dope, though. That's cool. So do you see how the different textiles do affect how the cleanliness looks? Because they were all in practice doing the choreo, and it looks cleaner. But the reason why is because of oh, that's right. So they in rehearsal, he was struggling with that. I was worrying about that. But notice like what they're wearing here, all of the fabric is similar in how it's giving, and so that's why it may have given the appearance that it looked cleaner, but it's the same degree of cleanliness, but the textiles affect the range sometimes because you have an extra fabric, extra material. And so that's just a very interesting thing. That's why I always try to tell my dancers to at least, like, of course, wear the shoes that you're going to wear. And I appreciate the fact that they were doing it in the dance practice space and not just waiting till the rehearsal, because that's like getting used to it on location is it's just not as practical as like wearing your fits, practicing them in the dance practice space, troubleshooting and figuring out something to fix, and then taking it over to the space. You'll feel more prepared that way because of the exact same thing that Q mentioned. If you have a fit where one side is heavier because of the textile you have on it, you have to know how to adjust it. He can get used to it, fortunately, but not everybody's like him, right? So and also, how does the fabric and material work when you're dealing with lifts? It's so different, right? So that's why I really like behind the scenes, because you get to actually sometimes just see the movement quality when you take the extra materials and fabrics out of the equation, just seeing what the movement looks like. It looks cleaner a lot of times because all of their fits are so different, same family, but just different in like the usage of fabrics, usage of different embellishments or ornaments on it. And that's going to affect how it looks overall when you see the movement done. So all that to say, it's still really fun. It's super dope. Like, they did a great job, and it should just make it more impressive at the fact that it was as clean as it was, considering how different the types of fits and weight of those fits were. Ooh! I wonder if they're like, thank God we don't have props. Yeah. Da 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 da.
이번 킹덤 목표가 좀 따로 있어요. 이제 순위도 순위지만 각인되는 무대를 좀 하자. 네. 각인되는, 저희가 뭐 순위가 1등이 아니더라도 뭔가 보시는 분들께서 좀 각인이 되는 무대를 하면 기억에 남는 거니까, 일단 제 부분에 이제 완전 거의 부분에서 그래도 좀 해야 되는 부분이 있어서 좀 분위기를 좀 살리기 위해서 연습을 많이 했어요.
Yeah, it feels different.
저희가 엄청나게 고난이도의 동작을 준비가 안 했어요. 그러니까 저희 로드 킹덤 대면식보다 시즌보다 막 그런 동작들이 많진 않은데
There's more tension.
다른 전개로 가기로 했거든요. 이번에 또 어떤 무대들이 나올까?
They're really good. I've said this. They're really, really good
서사가 있어요.
with switching between tension and breath. So much of their choreo is like that. So that's probably why he feels like it's not as difficult. It's because that's all this is. And he's not being thrown, I don't think. You know what I just realized? I know I said way back that, was it Kevin? I said it was such an American way to say it. I'm sorry, isn't he from Canada? Let me just say, it's a very North American, like North America continent, like way of saying it. Canada and the US. We do share accents, pretty much, so. I feel so silly. Why did I? He's not American, he's Canadian. People told me that. I'm so sorry. I'm getting there. Yeah. I love that. God, it's so fun. Parkour. Parkour. That was smooth. That was good.
네, 이번에 더슬러에서 원래 제가 직접 메이킹을 또 해서 했는데 좀 가사를 보시면 좀 암울해요. 또 여기 있고 여기서 또 다른 싸움을 해야겠다 이런 것들이 있고 왕좌의 게임 Winter is Coming이라는
Uh-huh.
내용이 있는데 그걸 가사 담았거든요. 그 내용도 지금 찾아서 이렇게 보시면 재밌을 거예요. 어떤 느낌을 표현하려는지 잘 봐주실 수 있어요.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That's what you use the mic for. How do you do that? I'm just assaulting my neck right now. We got this, bro. Is this the equivalence of zoomies? Right? You know how pets have zoomies when they're really excited, but like they just get shot and fall on the floor here?
쉽지 않은 미션.
Younghoon's got the best part. I wonder what the guy in the back. Oh, the guy in the back corner. He's probably prepping the kit with all the gear. I was wondering what he was doing. I always like just looking at what's going on in the surroundings. It's so fun. That's impressive that they're able to come up in that way. Yay! Yay for first stage of Kingdom!
네, 드디어 내일 킹덤인데 준비한 만큼 열심히 하겠습니다. 파이팅!
Fighting!
굉장히 굉장히 말들이
I'm hopeful. I'm excited for fighting. Get it, got it good.
네, 킹덤 정말 아무럴 것 같았던 킹덤 대면식이 드디어 또 내일입니다. 진짜 열심히 준비한 만큼 그리고 이번 것뿐만 아니라 앞으로 남은 무대도 다 최선을 다해서 열심히 준비할 거니까 킹덤 하는 동안 저희 더보이즈 잘 지켜봐 주시고 많이 응원해 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 저희는 다치지 않고 또 건강한 모습으로 좋은 무대를 보여드릴게요.
파이팅! 네, 잘하고 있습니다. 많이 연습했으니까 후회 없이
화이팅! 더보이즈 화이팅!
The boys fighting.
드디어 저희 첫 번째 대면식 퍼포먼스가 시작이 되는데요. 저희가 이번에는 좀 다시 한번 킹덤을 준비하는 의지가 남다른 것 같아요. 다른 성장한 모습을 보여줘야 된다는 그런 부담감도 있고 더 다양한 모습을 보여줘야 된다는 그런 부담감, 책임감 같은 게 있어서 살짝 걱정이 됐지만 많은 분들께서 또 저희를 좋아해 주셨던 것처럼 좋아하게 만들 수 있을 것 같아요. 많이 기대해 주시고 응원 많이 해주세요.
킹덤 대면식 촬영 하러 왔습니다. 또 왜 특별한 날인 이유가 있죠. 바로 제 생일입니다.
Happy birthday! Woohoo! Yay for birthdays!
계셔서 너무 좋아요. 오늘 의상 컨셉 이게 뭔가요? 약간 풍차 같기도 하고 장군 같기도 하고 이렇게 팔에 이런 액세서리도 처음 쳐봐요. 그래가지고 굉장히 지금 이렇게 순간
I just feel like we're listening to over an intercom.
의상이 되게 찰떡인 것 같은데 그대로 보여드리겠습니다. 오늘 영훈이 형 엄청 탐나는 게 있어요. 뭐게요? 알아가지고 맞아 설마 이거 네일 아트
Oh, that's cool!
내가 해줄게. 10개 손가락 중에 최애 손가락이야. 나는
I like the triple. That's cool.
초점이 안 잡히네.
Focus so we can see it. Oh, that's cool.
되게 대박인 게 뭔지 알아? 물 비치면 달라져.
Oh, that is cool.
몸을 푸는 큐. 기시. 불만하는 머리털. 이걸로 이렇게 머리털 이렇게. 저희 안무 중에 눕는 동작이 있는데 딱 여기.
Oh no. Bless it. I'm so sorry. It's Blurple.
준비되셨나요? 제 오늘 미션이 있어요. 멤버마다 생일 축하드릴게. 생일 축하해. 다시 Thank you. 인사드릴까요? 하나, 둘, 셋.
Woo.
이제 대면식 끝났죠? 우리 케빈, 맨, 해피 버스데이!
Yay for Kevin.
안무를 멋있게 했는데 실시간으로 더비분들께서 어마어마하게 좋아해 주시고 있다고
Dobby.
대면식 다들 준비한다고 열심히 해줘서 잘 끝냈습니다. 더비가 보내주신 힘 저희가 얻어가지고 이 기세를 모아서 1차 공연도 열심히 최선을 다해서 준비해보겠습니다. 화이팅! 그래서 여러분 2차 경연 때 만나요.
Yay. So, yeah, I mean, that was really fun. I like the fact that we have longer, behind the scenes of it. Because I remember Checkmate was about this long, but the rest of them were only about like 10 minutes. So I'm glad too that the quality, like we're able to see, is really cool. And it makes me, it showcases exactly what you see. Like when you see them perform on stage, it's a one take, one shot, right? It's the same thing as whenever you see people compete on stage, they got one shot. And so the prep work, the more prep work you do, the higher the chance you're going to showcase that consistency on stage. So that's why a lot of times you see people really work so hard for 100 seconds, right? Like they were working for a long time in costume, troubleshooting, doing this and that, so they don't have to have any of those types of concerns that can be easily avoided if you practice and put in the work in the studio. So I'm always a fan of whenever we get to see that and appreciate that. And I'm really happy that the boys placed top 3 for what they did, because it was very well done, for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am at this point in time actively reacting to Kingdom Legendary War by the time this comes out on YouTube. However, I would have been done with it in an analytical standpoint and a episode standpoint. And I do have a lot of perspective that I bring to it that is not affiliated with fandoms or any of those types of things. And I do know that the show specifically was just a hot mess expressed on so many different levels outside of what was happening in the actual show. So I'm one who definitely is an advocate for, if it's good, let's recognize it as good. And then also, you know, I got my own perspective on some stuff. So if you want to check that out, Patreon's a great place to see that. I don't know how much of Kingdom Legendary War will be able to make its way to YouTube. I know when this will make it because it's the boys, it's under them. But with a lot of content that I look at for the Kingdom franchise, it is under Mnet, and we all know Mnet just hates everyone. So I will be shocked if I'm able to get barely anything done. So anyway, my name is Jess. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.